First, for those that lost their lives at the World Trade Center. For those that lost their lives at the Pentagon. For all those on Flight 93. For all the responders lost on that day and the thousands since. The signal of the 4-5s has been transmitted and received.
You know, I'm so humbled to stand here before you at such an important occasion, honoring the memories of the souls we lost on September 11, 2001.
Ready, aim, fire. Ready, aim, fire. Freeze it, on.
We're here to remember the nearly 3,000 Americans who lost their lives over 21 years ago. It was the single largest loss of life resulting from a foreign attack on American soil and the greatest loss of emergency responders on a single day in American history. Patriot Day is a day of national awareness and solemn reverence. A day for us to honor and pay tribute to all the patriots and their families who sacrificed their lives in defense of freedom. Like you, I still remember the morning of September 11, 2001, and I know each of us has a story. I'll share those. But for me, I still remember that morning. I was a young company commander, second-time company commander, stationed at Fort Myer, Virginia, commanding Delta Company, the Old Guard. We just executed a full honor funeral when the plane struck the Pentagon, and we still remember that morning because it was just unbelievable how everything was unfolding. They locked Arlington National Cemetery down. We put our uniforms up, our dress uniforms. We placed our BDUs on, and within about 4 hours, we were down at the site. And we're down there protecting and then transitioning to recovery operations. No soldier's ever been trained to do that. And we did that for 3 weeks, and then we resumed. I still am in contact with the soldiers in my company that day. Over 20 years later, we still talk about that day that brought us all together at the Pentagon. I'd like to share some other stories from our Fort Knox family. There are other members here who also have their story, and I wanted to highlight them. We have Mr. Tim Blair. So Tim was in the E-ring of the Pentagon, working for OSD. I think Tim is at HRC right now. His mission changed at 9:38 to one of survival, rescue, and support. So after a 5-second call to his wife and mom saying, "I'm alive but can't talk," he ran after a Marine 3-star, simply said, "Follow me," and sprinted to the impact site. We got Mr. Mark Camarina. He's also part of our family here at Fort Knox. Mark was serving at Fort Leavenworth and was tasked on September 10th to escort the Army G1, then Lieutenant General Tim Maud. Following a long day, he told Lieutenant General Maud he had arranged a room at Custer House so he can spend the night, but Lieutenant General Maud, the G1 of the Army at the time, saying he had an early morning meeting at the Pentagon. The next morning, Tim was walking into CGSC when the Dean told him to grab a TV and meet him in Brigadier General Huntoon's office. As they plugged the TV in, the second plane hit. And as you all know, Lieutenant General Maud was the highest ranking officer who died in attacks, and HRC is named for him. Mark keeps his coin in his desk as a reminder of that day. The individuals killed in New York City, Shanksville, Pennsylvania, and the Pentagon will never be forgotten. Because of them, the Army continues to remain vigilant and ready to meet any future challenge. America's Army is the strength of the nation, and its men and women in uniform continue to epitomize resiliency, competence, and commitment to our great nation. Despite the strain of years of combat, our Army remains strong because of the commitment and resolve of our soldiers, civilians, and family members. Our Army keeps the faith of the American people by maintaining readiness and being ready to help, whether it's tornadoes, floods, fire, drought, hurricanes. We stand ready to act if our nation is also threatened or attacked. The Army continues to build on its long history of success and leadership to confront and defeat the diverse threats to our nations. Our soldiers' varying ideals, beliefs, and backgrounds help make the Army the respected, powerful organization it is today. That's what keeps us all together. That's what makes our nation strong. Patriot Day joins our historic observances that bind our nation together. Our Army culture, history, profession, and values draw upon our shared national experience to increase our readiness. Patriot Day is a time to remember those who lost their lives on 9/11, to honor their memories, and to pay tribute to all the patriots and their families who have sacrificed in defense of freedom. God bless our Army. God bless America. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.